G'day guys, welcome to another edition of FriBaT, Friday Beers and Tools. Thanks for joining us today. Time to have a beer. It's a bit of a special day today. I'm not going to tell you everything yet, but I'm going to allude to a few things in my video. First thing I'm going to allude to is where this beer is from. This is a Tasmanian beer made in Launceston, which is the northern city. Big city in Tasmania, big city, not a big city. And it is a James Boag Premium. Those that are regular watchers will know that I've reviewed a James Boag Premium Light previously. This is the Premium Lager, full-bodied, 1.4 standard drinks and 4.6% alcohol. And James Boag makes a damn good beer. Anyway, happy Friday. It is a really nice, easy drinking lager. I apologise too, I still got some audio issues. I'm waiting on some more parts to come, so I'm back to the camera audio only, so it might be a little bit echoey, so I apologise for that. Back to the beer though. James Boag's is brewed in Tasmania. Tasmania, for those who are overseas, is the tiny little island at the bottom of Australia, and Tasmania is renowned for the cleanest air in the world, and as such the water's pretty damn nice too. That's one of their marketing things, is it's made on pure Tasmanian water, which apparently is much better than mainland water. Anyway, James Boag Lager is a bit of a favourite of mine, and as I said, it comes from Launceston in the north of Tasmania. Kind of where I want to retire, if you know what I mean. It's just a really nice, easy drinking lager. Yep, still a favourite. Okay, let's get on to the tools. This week we're going to mix it up a little bit. I don't have a little cheap and cheerful Chinese tool, although those that know the Milwaukee brand will know that they're pretty much all made in China. In fact, this one is made in China by Milwaukee Electric Company, PRC, People's Republic of China. What we have this week is an M12 multi-tool, which is one of the oscillating head tools, a favourite with carpenters and electricians and people who work with gyprock or drywall, I think you call it in America. This is a very handy little M12 tool. It is part of the M12 range. Takes the M12 battery. Quite tight, this one. And as I said, it's an oscillating head multi-tool. What I'll do is I'll put the video down a little bit and I'll show you how the tools are attached. Okay, the tool comes with a hex wrench, or an Allen key as we call them in Australia. As with all tools, disconnect the power supply, in this case pull the battery. This is an M5 I think, and there is a single nut, don't damage Dad's table, single nut at the end there. Again, Milwaukee, why have you not built a toolless removal system or attachment system? The tools, or the blades I should say, this is the tool going into the blade going into the tool, can be positioned in multiple angles, which means that you can get into 90 degrees working on gyprock or whatever, cutting holes, or straight out. This particular blade that comes with the with the tool is Milwaukee's brand and is a plunge cut. So let's attach it here. Fortunately, it seems that almost all multi-tools have now got commonality, or at least the blades that you can buy, the generic type blades, have commonality with all of the multi-tool heads. So therefore I've also got a Makita cable 240 volt version, which of course these blades can attach to. Alright, now the the blades installed, we've got an on-off switch here and it starts oscillating. And the good thing about these oscillating blades is they're very safe. You can actually touch that blade, but that will cut through gyprock or drywall really quickly. I'll turn that off while I'm talking. Like all of the Milwaukee range, it has a battery indicator on the side there and has the on-off switch on top and has a 12-step speed control. A little bit noisy. Again, eagle eyes will notice there is no fuel written on this, so it is a brushed version motor. In fact, I don't think Milwaukee actually make a fuel version of this yet. I haven't seen it, but I decided to get one anyway because they're very handy for doing lots and lots of different tasks. Right, what else can I tell you about it? I probably should tell you its model number. It is a 2426-20. There doesn't appear to be an Australian number version. That number is consistent with the American Milwaukee range. So that's its number even in Australia. I purchased this one from Amazon Australia. It did come from Amazon US to Amazon Australia, and it was $112 delivered. So it's not an expensive tool. Like drills, etc., multi-tools have a oscillations per minute. The amount of backwards and forwards movement that it has, and this particular tool goes from 5,000 oscillations per minute up to 20,000 oscillations per minute. As I mentioned, it has a 12-speed speed control on the side, and is used for making plunge cuts, removing grout, etc. from tiles. The tool also comes with a triangular shaped sanding pad with some sanding discs or pads, I guess you call them, and they are Velcro attached. Very handy for getting into tight corners for sanding. So that's a handy little addition. It weighs 740 grams without the battery. Carries the, which is about 1.63 pounds American, and it has a 5-year warranty like all Milwaukee tools of the kind. Haven't used it yet, it's brand new. I look forward to using it on maybe renovating a house, something like that, maybe in Launceston in Tasmania in a couple of years. Am I alluding to something? Yeah, could be. Anyway, so that's the Milwaukee 2426-20 multi-tool. I probably should give some ratings. Slipping a little bit on that. What do I give the James Boag in my spanner rating? For me, this is a 5 out of 5 spanners. This is a really nice lager. Comes from Tasmania. Rating on the Milwaukee 2426-20 multi-tool. Value for money at $112 delivered. It's a no-brainer. It's 5 out of 5 beers for value. For functionality, as I said, I do have a multi-tool in a corded version in the Makita range. Have used it a bit, but it is more of a tool that is used in house renovations, that sort of thing. It's not exactly a lot of what I do in my shed, but again, very handy having a cordless version. Without using it in a renovation sense yet, I'm going to give it a tentative 4.5 beers out of 5 for functionality. I can't see any reason why it wouldn't be. Obviously it's not as powerful as a corded version, and it is a brushed motor, so it's not as powerful as if it were a brushless motor, but still a very handy little tool. Part 2 of my tool review goes along with the multi-tool. On Amazon I checked out the multiple different types of blades that you can get for multi-tools, and again I was cognizant of the fact that I wanted blades that will fit my Makita and my Milwaukee. Almost all of the blade sets that you buy now are multi-fit. This particular kit on Amazon, 28-piece blade set. The bulk of the blades are the straight cut type that are marked as wood, plastic and soft metal. There are a few of the smaller types as well, a little bit hard to see there. They're all marked as wood, plastic and soft metal. They don't do particularly well, these blades, on anything hardened, so hardened steel or stainless steel or anything like that. They're excellent, as I said, for wood, excellent for gyprock or drywall, and there's multiple different shapes and sizes of blades in this kit. Also comes with the semicircular, again, wood, plastic and soft metal. A couple of semicircle there, actually 3, and then some very wide bladed ones. Incidentally, I did not talk about what the Milwaukee comes with, or did I? Yeah, I did. Comes with one blade, which is a plunge cut for wood. They don't go very well on metal, they dull very quickly. Of course, they're designed for wood and gyprock. And of course I did mention the sanding head as well. But that's all you get with the tool. I would recommend that if you do buy a kit, probably have gone a little bit overboard with a 21-piece kit like this. However, getting a bimetallic or bimetal blade for cutting hardened steel. There's also carbide, and there's also titanium blade steels. Of course, the cost goes up as you go up into those different metals, but they do last much longer than carbide, lasts longer than a bimetal blade. Bimetal will do fine on mild steel, but if you start cutting stainless steel, they'll dull very quickly. Carbide will do pretty well on stainless steel, and then tungsten higher again. I can't actually remember what I paid for this 21-piece kit. I think it was $30 odd. I'll put a correct price up here. Again from Amazon, and it came from the Amazon US. Handy little plastic box, which of course you never get anything back into the way that it came from the factory. Yep, that'll do. Handy little box, which I will probably store the tool and this other head for the multi-tool. So for $30 odd for a 21-piece kit, pretty good value for money. I don't think I need to do a beer rating on this one. Have a look around. There's an awful lot to search from. You can buy name brand ones, the Milwaukee branded, Makita branded, etc. You will pay more for them because they've got a name on them. Again, they're all made in China now, or almost all. so you're probably paying for name. 21 piece kit, I can go through a few of these blades and throw them away and not bother trying to sharpen them. You can sharpen these blades as well. There's a couple of good videos on YouTube about sharpening multi-tool blades, but again, at the price point for 28 pieces, 28 piece kit, at that price point, our throwaway society means you spend more time and money resharpening these very cheap blades, which of course they're very cheap for a reason. Would I recommend them? Yeah, they're pretty good. I've used the generic no-name ones on my Makita before, and they're pretty good, especially if you're only doing if you're doing wood or gyprock or whatever else. Obviously, if you're going to start doing steel, mild steel, hardened steel, or stainless steel, then you need to spend more money on better quality blades. Otherwise, they won't last 2 minutes. So, good value. Alright, well that's it for this week's FriBaT. Nice and quick one this week. Just wanted to do a quick review on the little multi-tool. I've got another unboxing and tool review coming up this weekend. It's not really a tool, but you'll understand when you see it. It can be used as a tool. It's very handy in the home workshop, I guess you'd say. Something I've been wanting for a while, and so we'll have that for you on the weekend sometime. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed this week's FriBaT, and we'll see you next week. Cheers. Happy Friday.